always, this is Simsfell and welcome to episode 5 of our daily series Niche Pirate Cove with the Sea Stag Tribe. In the last episode, we had our very first captain ever pass away, and the captaincy of the Dark Pearl therefore be transferred to the captain's second son, Elite, because his first son, Snake, unfortunately also died due to making his rounds around the island all by himself and being leached of his blood and having his life reduced by a significant amount. So he passed away the same day as his parents. And Menti over here, oh, Menti. Menti's really cute. Actually, I really love Menti. His coat coloring, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's like chocolate. But anyways, he got the duty by his older brother, Elite, to be the one who goes around clearing the grasses and exploring the rest of the ship so that the Sea Stag crew, or well, the Dark Pearl's crew, can see what sort of resources they're working in. Now, we also have Mara, who was a wanderer and is the mother of firstborn Katana by Snake. And she's expectant with Snake's final child, second and final child. So she's going to be over here having that offspring. And then we'll see if it's a healthy child or a sickly child because they did share an immunity gene between them. And she, along with Flower, is a runt. Or well, she's a wanderer, so she doesn't have a title, but Flower was a runt born inside the tribe. So unfortunately, because she has no fishing skills, she can't clear grasses, she can't go ahead, collect food. All she can do is interact with other nichelings. And so for that reason, she's been following or leading Elite, who has poorer eyesight, along the coast so that he can find some food resources and gain more prowess in his fishing skill by hunting up some of this Razorina and collecting clams. And she's going to help him live a longer life and live a healthier life by making sure that he does not get bleached. And if he does, she's going to jump in to make sure that's taken care of. So we've got something going on there. And yeah, that's all we have. And Katana, she hasn't really moved around much. She is sickly, but she is a sailor. She is not a runt just because she's sick. She does have fishing ability, but because she's still young, we've been keeping her up here where she can collect berries, and as a result, she hasn't really moved around much. But we'll probably deal with that as she gets a little bit older. Maybe she'll be able to take to the waters. But I think instead of taking to the waters, she would have the same sort of, goal as Menti. So I think she would have the same instructions as Menti by Captain Elite, in that she needs to stay on the ship and make sure that she clears away the space and sees what resources they have available. Because they've already got the captain in the water, and they need to have, at least by the captain standards, the captain thinks they need to have at least 2 nichelings on the ship actually maintaining the ship. So because Mara can't do anything, that responsibility has fallen to Sailor Menti and to firstborn Katana. And no, we checked, they share immunity genes, so that won't be a healthy pairing. But she's going to stay on her own to help clear the left side, whereas Menti's going to help clear the right side. And with that said and done, let's get this episode started. Okay, that was a lot of talking. I apologize. Right. Ooh, it's a girl. Okay. Is she sickly? No, we got a healthy baby girl. Okay, that's wonderful. Well, she looks really gorgeous as well, I must say. I really love that coat coloring. Just these variations of brown. Ugh, so beautiful. Okay, she needs to go ahead and have a name. So let's go ahead and name her. She's a little... Wait, is she a sailor? Oh, thank God, she's a little sailor. Little Sailor. Now, what is her name? I think Ramis is a cute name. Ramis. There we go. That's from the names list. Little Sailor Ramis. So sister to Katana, but healthier than Katana. She has been born into the tribe, and her mother can't do anything except look after her, so that is exactly what she's going to do. She's nervously going to make a patrol of her new daughter, and all of this is absolutely new to Mara, because when she had her first child, Katana, both her and her mate Snake decided that they would abandon her to whatever fates she had, and if she survived, she would survive, and if she didn't survive, then she wouldn't, because they couldn't risk catching her sickness and basically inhibiting themselves from having any more children and reducing their lives, especially because Snake was sickly. We didn't want to take that risk with him. So they decided to abandon Katana in the grasses or by the coast and get expectant with another child. But luckily, Katana made it out alive. She's a little bit of a fighter, in my opinion. And she made it out, got into the grasses where she could take care of herself and her family and stuff. Well, not really a kind of a family, because she's been gathering these berries, which actually have been helping us out a lot in terms of food that we can gather. But she has been doing her little piece on this corner, and that's been quite well, I think. She didn't really, I don't think she's been exposed too much to her family. They've probably heard about her, but then again, we've had this patch of grass that she was born behind and then went ahead to hide behind, so I don't think her family's actually seen her. They know that Mara and Snake had a first child somewhere, but they haven't seen her. They don't really know what she looks like, but they know she's there. So I think Katana's been sticking in the shadows, listening to what's been happening, any of the news that's been traveling. You know, she's got really perky ears, so I think that's how she's managed to stay alive, just close enough to the tribe and to the rest of the crew to figure out what's going on, but not in their direct line of sight. Okay, so let's get, I think I want Captain Elite to start moving, especially for that Razorina. So he's gonna grab that Razorina, delicious, grab some food, and then he's going to jump over here to this clam and prepare to munch down on that in the next turn or so. Okay, and then we've got Runt Flower, who's going to be moving ahead just a little bit so she can light up Captain Elite's way, because he does have poor eyesight, like verging on blindness, which I didn't pay attention to, and yeah, he got from his parents because I didn't put the mutations in, but okay. With that, Menti is going to go ahead, step over his father's bones. Oh my goodness, he's still a young child, like he's still a teen. His parents had him quite late in their life, so he is actually still quite young, but he's going to go ahead, do what his father was trying to do as he passed away, clear away these grasses, find some more resources. He knows he can't exactly collect from this tree, but he's going to try clearing as best he can in case they have any cracker-jawed nichelings in the crew that come along and do have the ability to actually mess around with the nuts in the tree, or 2 nichelings with nimble fingers. But as of now, Elite is the only one with the cracker jaw. I didn't realize how quickly we lost that, but we did actually lose that in the tribe. And we've got a few recessives, but we don't have any displaying or any active cracker jaw except for Elite, which is kind of important. I think as well as having the fishing skill, it's also a benefit if you have crackerjaw, because you can go ahead and actually crack the clamshells, so you're kind of an all-rounder, which is what you do want in the tribe, if you think about it ideally. Okay, everyone's used up the moves. Let's turn the day, and look at that, just enough food. So Katana's doing her bit. She's doing an important job staying there and making sure that they can pluck some berries. And look at that, the 20th day. So that would have been a mutiny if we had 2 ships, but because we have 1, we're not really messing around with a lot of the mutinies or anything. I keep wanting to say immunity. He's gonna grab, Captain Lee's gonna grab, he's gonna try and delve a little bit into the deeper end of the ocean and grab that bit of clam, and then he's gonna jump in this direction and see if he can find anything else, which he hasn't really. And they haven't found much of a nest either, but we don't really have food we don't have an excess amount of food to be going ahead and explicitly trying for any nichelings, so we're not gonna do that. She can't grab anything. She's gonna just stick around over here. She doesn't want to get too far from Elite, because Elite is having a little bit of trouble catching up to her, and he's focusing more on fishing, so it's not like he can move as quick as us. We don't want to do that. But we'll have Sailor Remise. I think she would take to the ocean. So we're gonna have Mara just jump around. She's got what? E and A and C. Yeah, no. She's just gonna jump around and make sure that everyone's taken care of. She's not thinking of taking on any mates or anything, because she's already had 2 offspring. She's coming to the end of her life, and I think she's very happy with her daughter Remise. For survival, she's decided to just forget about Katana, sad as that sounds, but she is, I think, quite happy with Remise. So okay, Katana is going to go ahead. She is going to pluck these berries and clear that grass. So that's all fine and well. And then we're going to have Menti, who I think is going to be really excited to see that they have quite a bit of resources on this side of the island that he can grab. And look at that, he grabs some food to feed everyone, which is really important. But also making seeing that they have things that they can use, and they do have collecting skill throughout the tribe through that little, is that velvet pool that they have? Yeah, through that velvet pool they've got the collecting through that, so that's actually quite exciting. The more shrubs they find, they can actually make use of that. So it would be helpful if they had more nichelings stationed at each shrub, but I think for now they've kind of like moving. They're moving. Yeah, they're not exactly staying in one place on this ship. They want to clear all the ship before the captain knows what's going on and decides to distribute duty in terms of people staying or nichelings staying by a shrub or having, you know, certain titles to do with that and all of those cool things. Maybe at some point nichelings are going to have to get permission from the captain to actually go into the water and all of those sort of things. So that would be quite interesting. Or maybe they'll have to have proved themselves or done a certain amount of duty, kind of like a conscription. So they'll be conscripted to go ahead and serve as berry pickers, and only once they've served as a berry picker, who knows, maybe if they've managed to destroy a berry bush, which if they don't have 4 claws is going to be hard to do. I mean, for attack it's going to be hard to do. And if they destroy the berry bush, maybe then they've proven themselves on the ship and on land, and so they can go on sea. Maybe we can implement stuff like that at a later stage. I think that would be quite fun. But okay, let's turn the day over once more and let's see what else we can get up to. Food is down to 0 once again. Hopefully we do find some food pretty quick. I mean, Captain Lead could just jump up here and actually destroy this berry bush, which he is going to now do, but he could actually do that, and Flower is gonna, yeah, I think it'd be fine for him to grab food from the coast, in all honesty. So come this way, and oh, this is a great spot because we have this tree right here by the edge. We've got clams around this place. Sometimes we even have fish here. Last time Snake came around, there was fish, so I think the tribe is going to recognize this particular spot as a very food-rich source, because especially for the crackerjawed nichelings, because you've got nuts, you've got clams, fish here sometimes, so that's actually an amazing place to stay. And that's pretty cool, so I like that a lot. What's this called? Like, if that's the tail end of the ship, what would this be called? I don't know. The bow? The bow? Is it the bow? I have no clue. I have no clue. But this end of the ship has rich food source, so that's quite interesting. Now let's jump over to Katana. She's also busy gathering berries and some important foods. Clear the grass here, and then she's going to jump up here and try and clear some areas here, because we do have some useful nests and things which would be nice to know of. And then we've got just enough food, so we're pretty okay. I think Ramis can start helping as well. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? Okay, so Mara, I think, is going to jump over here and see if she can clear up any of the paths. Look at that. Okay, we can see a few things. So we're going to get Menti to clear this. We've got just enough food to get by. So I think he's going to come here and try and clear these grasses and see if he can make way. And then Ramis, I think we'll get Ramis. Yeah, she can't exactly go straight into... Oh, there's a nest there. She can't go straight into the water just yet. I think I should let them stay on the ship until they're adults, because one of the other reasons that Snake's life got reduced by so much was because he jumped in as a teenager and almost drowned in the water. So we had that happen, unfortunately, but we can work around it. We can work around it. Okay, turning the day over. So our nichelings are getting really old, and I'm starting to think we might have to start looking towards... I'm thinking once our food gets up to 10, say, I'll be probably comfortable having another nicheling in the crew. And we do need our numbers to be bigger in order to send our nichelings off and send them off to go ahead and let's grab some berries there. Clear this, grab a berry. Yeah, to send them off and be able to go ahead into other ships, we need numbers for that. So first I think we should be, I think we should clear a ship before moving on. Actually, not necessarily, but I just do feel like we need to have numbers, and we really don't. We've got 6, and we don't even have excess food. So if we have a crazy amount of sailors populating another ship, that's just going to be unbearable, and we're going to end up starving everyone, which isn't going to be ideal, must I say. So okay, let's get her to jump around here a little bit. And then let's come over in this direction. And we're gonna have Elite crack open a clamshell, gather a nut there. So we've got quite a bit of food, quite a bit. And a berry bush up here, which Elite can come and destroy. So that should be quite helpful. And then we'll get Flower to just jump around here to see if she can scout out the area anymore. Because from a vantage point, you can also see if there's any fish in the water. So that's actually quite helpful. Now jumping on to this side, firstborn Katana, we'll get a little bit of berry from her, and then, oh, let's snag that. Okay, wonderful, we snagged some more. Maybe we can snag a bunny or two over here as well. That would be quite nice. Yeah, I forgot, we actually did have bunnies in this territory, didn't we? Yeah, we do have bunnies on this ship. So hopefully if we get a few hunters on here as well, that might actually help with getting the food resources up as well. And I do feel like I spend time gathering food, so I really wonder why we're starving. Maybe because I talk too much, but this tribe is definitely progressing a lot slower than our other tribes, and to be honest, I'm okay with that because I like the story aspect. Do let me know if you guys think it's too slow or something like that. I don't feel it's too quick, but I could see it being too slow for some of you lovelies, but I definitely like the way we're taking things. Just a little bit slower, just a little bit more cautiously. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Sailor Amise to clear the grass there. And oh, D and E. Oh, this would actually be. Wait, does he have? He has fishing. We need him in the tribe, and Mara can actually get him in the tribe because crap, we don't have enough food. We don't have enough food. If we grab him, we're not gonna have enough food, guys. What the hell do I do? What the hell do I do? Okay, let's grab all the berries here and see how much food we can gather. Okay, Katana, and she's gonna die early too, which is actually quite distressing, but we can't really do anything. She's gonna die early, unfortunately. We've got 11 food. Okay, let's get Elite to grab these and hop in this direction. I've got 15 food. I think we should be okay, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a little bit less food if we get that new nicheling into the tribe, but I think everyone would be really excited to have this new nicheling in the tribe because he is a fishing nicheling. That means he is actually suitable and eligible to be a proficient sailor. So with that said, I think Mara is going to go ahead and invite him into, and oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay, we've got this lovely nicheling. Jeez Louise, unfortunately, she does not have fishing skill, so she can't be a sailor. If we invited her into the tribe, she would just be like Mara. But I think the tribe, yeah, and for that reason, I think they would prefer this nicheling over the female nicheling. But also, we don't have enough food, so it's not like we can invite both of them into the tribe. But let's go ahead and give this cool-ass nicheling a name. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to name him, I think Banto. Yeah, from the list. Banto's a cool name. He's going to be Sailor Banto, actually. So Sailor Banto, welcome to the family. And he would actually make a perfect mate for Katana. He would actually make a perfect mate for Katana. So I might actually get him to start wiggling his way over there and see if we can work up some magic between them. Before she passes away, she might be able to have one offspring in that nest. We'll have to see. Then again, food is also imperative to us. But I think while he's here, he's actually going to go ahead and destroy this berry bush. Like, why not? He's going to go ahead and destroy that berry bush. And then he's going to start making his way over to where I think he sniffs a very, nice smelling female. Like, I think her scent would appeal to him because they have immunity genes which are compatible. So that's so much drama, so much excitement on this side. Okay, I kind of like it. I like it. And I think with Captain Elite, this find his life, I think Flower would also be thinking of what she can do to go ahead and I think, yeah, she'd be making eyes at him and, suggesting. I mean, it is weird because they are siblings, but she does realize the importance of having offspring, and right now she is the closest one to him with compatible immunity genes. So with a nudge and, you know, a little bit of a nuzzle, I think she'd go ahead and try for an offspring. Try for a little nicheling. And we do have a bit of nesting material, so I think she would hop right over here and build a nest. There we go. She's building a nest right there. We're gonna have Sailor jump up here so he can grab this nut and also to destroy that berry bush, if we remember. Hopefully we do. But she's gonna settle down right over here by the coast, following in the footsteps of Mara, as she did with her first child, Katana. And with that said and done, guys, I'm gonna go off and end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.